Well, just moments ago, our Ivan Watson spoke with a young woman described as a student in her 20s who witnessed a terrible, brutal crackdown on people in Tehran protesting against the violence there in that country. Let's have you listen to a bit of that conversation from just moments ago.
I've got a young Iranian woman in Tehran on the line with me. We're going to speak with her right now. She's just returned from Tehran's Baharistan Square, where there was supposed to be an opposition demonstration in favor of Mir Hossein Mousavi. We're going to keep her identity secret here. Thank you for joining us. Can you tell us what you saw today when you tried to go to Baharistan Square?
Yes, it was 5:30. I was going towards Baharistan with my friends, and this was everyone, not only just supporters of one candidate or the other. Everyone, all of my friends, we were going to Baharistan to express our opposition to these killings these days and demanding freedom. But the black-clad police, they stopped everyone at Sadi. They emptied the buses that were taking people there and let the private cars go on. And we went on until Ferdowsi, and then all of a sudden some 500 people with clubs and woods, they came out of Hedayat Mosque and they poured into the streets and they started beating everyone, and they tried to beat everyone on Sadi Bridge and throwing them off of the bridge.
This is a pedestrian bridge.
Yes, pedestrian bridge, and everyone also on the sidewalks. They beat a woman so savagely that she was drenched in blood, and her husband, who was watching the scene, he just fainted. And I also saw people shooting. The security forces shooting on people on Lalezar, and of course people were brave, the security forces, but they were beating people like hell. This was a massacre. They were trying to beat people so that they would die. They were cursing, saying very bad words to everyone. They were beating old men, and this was exactly a massacre. You should stop this. You should stop this. You should help the people of Iran who demand freedom. You should help us.
Ivan Watson's conversation just moments ago with a young woman described as a student in her 20s, describing the scene of a pretty brutal, well, you heard it yourself, pretty brutal crackdown going on in Tehran. We are going to try, I'm just looking over at Ivan right now, we're going to try to get him back up in just a couple of minutes to give us an update on the information that he's received.